Hey guys, it's Hunter and welcome back to another episode of Agufish. I know, I hate it too. My girlfriend wanted to see what it would look like after a few days and yeah. This is it. I kinda cleaned up the sides because before it looked truly awful, but yeah. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed yet, do that. Click the little bell to turn notifications on and let's get to your questions. The 2018 Gibsons are out. Thoughts? Okay, the thing with Gibson, they do manufacture good guitars. It's just that sometimes the decisions they make are so frustrating. If you haven't seen it yet, Gibson have released their 2018 lineup, and I haven't checked all of them, but it looks like a lot of them got price increases. I was most interested in the ones that I might actually be able to afford. So the Les Paul Faded got a new finish called Worn Bourbon, which is a slightly more red version of Worn Brown, and a $100 price increase. Cool. The Les Paul Tribute got a $100 price increase as well, but they did chuck in a 498T in the bridge instead of a 490T of the 2017 models. Progress, I guess. I actually have started a video for the 2017 Firebird Studio T, which will be released next sometime. It keeps getting pushed back. There's always something new and exciting that I want to make a video of. It has 496R and T humbuckers, which I actually really liked, but are now completely gone from the 2018 Gibson lineup. Thanks for that. To be fair though, the 2018 Firebird Studio does look kind of cool with P90s. The SG Standard I'm actually quite looking forward to getting my hands on. The autumn shade finish looks really classy, and I haven't tried the 61 humbuckers yet, so that should be fun. Other changes, the Firebird Zero is gone. Wonder what happened there. And the HP models, I quite like the new hot pink finish. I wish it was on some more affordable guitars like a Studio or something, but I don't know why they decided not to finish the bursts on the HP guitars. It kind of drives me nuts. I don't really understand it. Also questionable, the direct mount pickups. I'll be honest, it looks kind of weird on the front without the pickup rings. Not sure why that was done. There doesn't really seem to be a reason for it, just change for the sake of change. At $3,300, not like I can afford it anyways, but you know, I don't know. Maybe it's too early to tell, maybe I'm being too critical, but it doesn't really look like this year's models are really for me. I'll still be demoing some of them because, come on, it is Gibson, so we'll see. I'm still hoping to be pleasantly surprised. Hey Hunter, I am thinking about getting some Fishmans for my Les Paul. I saw your demo of the classics and I see that they can do metal pretty damn well, but how do they compare to Willys and moderns when playing some heavy high gain stuff? Is there a big difference, and which do you prefer for metal, classics or moderns? Yeah, so the amount of clarity and noiselessness that you get from Fluence pickups make them great for metal. Even the classic set, which is designed with the more vintage PAF enthusiast person in mind. There is quite a big difference from set to set. I mean, they've got different voicings and different magnet configurations. Between the classics and the moderns, I mean, I can't say it enough. They're both really, really good. For metal, I personally prefer the moderns, but I've always been kind of drawn to that active tone. This is actually one of the most common questions that I get about the Fishman Fluence pickups. How does set A compare to set B, and when will there be a shootout video? Now, I'm gonna level with you guys here. I hate doing shootout videos. I mean, hate is a strong word, but it fully applies here. Normal videos are a metric assload of work to put together. Shootout videos are like 2 assloads, at least. Between the moderns, the classics, and all the various signature sets, Fishman have a ton of Fluence humbuckers out right now. A shootout is really something that their video team should look to put together to really clear up the differences and help the customer choose the right set. So I'll be sure to mention it to Ken Susi, the artist rep, next time I talk to him. But yeah, unless I get paid to do it, it doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I really don't want to, so you probably won't see it here. Before we get into the last question, I'm gonna go ahead and shamelessly plug my Patreon. If you aren't familiar with the Patreon platform, think of it like an online tip jar, but you actually get bonus rewards for your tips. It's basically the best way to support your favorite online creators, and that support goes a long way towards making honest, high quality content. So if supporting me is something that you're interested in, check that out, link is in the description. If you could never play an ESP, LTD, Gibson, or Epiphone again, what 2 or 3 guitars would you want to have? Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna have to think about that. Actually, you know what? That's not as hard as I thought it would be. I'm just gonna go with guitars that I've played since I know I want them. There are a lot of guitars that I think I want, but I haven't played them, so I'm not sure. In no particular order, the Fender Jim Root Jazzmaster. That guitar, I cannot believe that nobody's bought it yet. It's still sitting on the wall at Sam Ash. Somebody give it a good home. It is so good. Then this HME prototype, Fishman Fluence Classics, purple top, satin back, set through neck joint. Sounds great, plays like a dream. I love it. Then this guitar, which there will be a video of soon, Chapman ML2 Pro Modern. This guitar is very, very good. Spoiler for the video, it will be a positive review. So good. Just so good. And that is it for this episode of Ask-A-Fish. I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything discussed in this video, so leave them below. Thoughts on the 2018 Gibson lineup? Should there be a Fishman Fluence Shootout video? What is your favorite non-Gibson, non-ESP guitar? And of course, if you've got a question for the next episode, comment here, tweet them at me, or post on my Facebook page. As always, thanks so much for watching, you've been awesome, and I will see you for the next video.